How's it going, guys? It's your boy, General Bad Blair, aka Matt. We're going to be playing some Magic the Gathering today. A little bit of Explorer with a deck I brewed up called Drakuseth. Haste. It says it's Grixis. It's not really Grixis. It doesn't have blue in it. It only has one blue card, and that's the Drakuseth, and you reanimate him or transmog him. So yeah, this is a transmog deck, or a Luca deck, or you could also call it a Reanimator deck, because we have 3 Bond of Revivals. This thing is amazing. Of course, we got Drakuseth as our main target, Dust Mangler, Drakuseth. We also, I just threw Liliana in here because she's freaking awesome, and she makes tokens which you can transmog. But I figured she'd be kind of a, she's also just a. Each player sacks 2 creatures, outlet at 6 mana. Also playing 1 copy of Cardor's Vicious Return. We are also going for the old Dwarven Mine trick where we turn 4, drop a Dwarven Mine, and transmog. So early game here, we got a lot of 1-drops. We got some Thought Seizes, we got some Duress, Fatal Push, Bloodchief's Thirst, Satyr's Cunning to help get those tokens, a couple Deadly Disputes, and 1 Infernal Grasp, Throw a Possibility. You kind of see where this is going. 4 Fable the Mirror Breakers. So that's the deck. We basically want to absolutely stomp someone turn 4 usually, turn 5 at the latest. If we're not popping off by then, there's a problem. But that's the deck. That's the tag. This is an original brew. I didn't pull a list. I'm new to Explorer. This is my first Explorer deck. Just playing traditional Explorer, which cuts out all the arena cards that don't actually exist. Because I like to play Magic as it's intended, not some alchemy brew. So yeah, that's what we're playing. I'm just going to go into the best of 1 category though, I think, because it's a very new deck and I got a lot of play testing. So at one point I did have Escape Velocity, I think it's called. It's an enchantment for 1 red that gives things haste, and it has the old flashback mechanic for 2. Or not flashback, but the new one. You have to exile 2 cards with it. I might put it up on the screen if I remember, but I used to play 1 of those in here, and that's just really good if you do the transmog trick. But I don't know, I've gone back and forth with it. So, alright, let's get our game on here. I think we're just going to lead with a passage. Debating here. We definitely want to get mountains. We always want to get 3 mountains first, so we're going to work towards that every game. This might be a bit of a slower hand, but we'll see. Obligated to get something for a Bloodchief's Thirst, but I'm going to resist that temptation, and we'll just hold out a turn here. Tempted to get a swamp. I don't know what I actually said. Alright, I see that the audio here is very loud on the recording. Let's turn that down a lot. There we go. Alright, whenever a creature you control dies, put a whatever counter on this thing. Sure. Yeah, I guess we don't really have any actual plays. Let's play this mountain and pass turn. The Anvil. One of these decks. Yeah, I think we're just gonna toss this thing. We just don't need it. Well, there's a mine. We just need 1 more mana, and that would work beautifully. We can't do it this turn. Well, I guess we're gonna get that swamp then. Yeah, a bit of an unlucky here on the hand. I really needed some early game discard. Would have helped, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We're gonna, of course, gonna play it out. But some things have definitely went a bit awkwardly this game, but that'll happen. You never have the perfect game, right? And when you do, someone counters your spell. I'm thinking I should have just played a Dwarven Mine and then played another Dwarven Mine next turn. That would have been a better play, I think. Well, we managed to turn a dwarf into a Gingitaxis here on turn 5. That's not too bad. My opponent seems to be just scanning over his cards for an extended period of time here. So I guess we just sit and wait. There's a Cauldron familiar. That's going to be annoying. It's going to drain us out before long if we don't find a way to handle all these problems. I don't have a way to handle artifacts in this deck. There's literally nothing. My way to handle your artifacts is to put your health total at 0. So we'll try to do that, and I'll counter his Deadly Dispute here. Here comes Ob Nixilis. He's going to try to drain me out first, it looks like. It's a good play. It's probably his best choice.
Stand with me. You're my enemy. I don't need respect, just obedience.
I wouldn't mind tossing a lot of these cards, actually. Get rid of the Satyr's Cunning. I really don't need this mountain either. Hey, a Drakuseth off the top, off the rip. Well, I think first, of course, we got to do this. This is just required for the turn. Hello, Drakuseth. How you doing today? Nice to see you, buddy. Can we get a kill on one of these guys? Swing with the Gingitaxis. Yeah, why not? Let's swing at the big one. If I go this route, yeah, he's just going to sack whatever. He's just going to block sack anyway. Doesn't matter, right? I mean, he should. That's what I would do if I were him. No sack. Okay. Interesting. Still gets the Phyrexis, though. Alright, and I suppose we'll flash this back before he responds. Get rid of those. Because once it's cast, it's going to double up. We're getting a little bonus Satyr here. And then we can Deadly Dispute later and get a bunch of cards. But I don't think we want to do that this turn. We've already made our land drop. What else are we going to do? He's got 0 cards in hand. There he goes. Lose 2 life unless I sack something or discard. I think we can safely discard this Blood Chief's Thirst here.
Plead for mercy.
And once again, we could probably safely discard this Drakuseth, but I can just hard cast it.
Pleasure doing.
So do we take the 2 damage? Yeah, we'll decline. We'll take 2 damage. I want to hold these cards. Now, in theory, I should Deadly Dispute first and get a new batch of cards and see what I'm working with, actually. So maybe a bit of a small misplay on my part there. He's getting the scries off the Weatherlight. Pretty soon, they are going to turn into draws. Well, pretty soon. It's only got 3 counters on it. Actually got away. Ways to go here. We'll see how he plays. Nothing. Okay. In that case, we will Deadly Dispute, sack one of these useless Satyrs, get a double up here, so it's going to get us 2 treasures and 4 cards. Pretty spicy there. And looks like we did get another one, but we'll save it. Cool. That should be just about the end of the game here. Let's see. We're going to go like that, and like that. And his triggers go 4, 3. I think just 3 to the face here is good. Popping in here on the editor. Obviously, this guy should crew the hearse, block Gingitaxis, and then tap the hearse and exile a couple things and make the hearse a 6/6, thus blocking and killing Gingitaxis. But I didn't notice that during this game. A foolish mistake on my part, but also my opponent did not notice either. So it happened. This Satyr. Get a little double up here and a whole bunch of cards. Plenty of stuff we don't need. I did pick up a transmog. Transmog is most likely going to hit a Drakuseth though, so I don't want to cast that right now. I think I'd rather just Blood Chief's Thirst this Weatherlight here. Oh, it's only CMC of 2. I don't even have to kick it. That's beautiful. That is... I love it. Let me know how much you love this play down below. I'm trying to get some interaction here, you know, helps boost the videos. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you. Oh, it triggers itself. Interesting. So if it has 4 counters, it's a creature. Am I reading this right? Yeah, 7 you draw. Yeah, I think we just play a Satyr's Cunning here, maybe. Do we even need to? Nah, I think, yeah, we'll do a little exile. It's fine. We got a Drakuseth and a Dust Mangler. What are the odds of that? I'll discard a card. One Dust Mangler, sir. He's got one card in his hand, and this is going to make him toss that card. This is turn 7 at the moment. And looks like we'll pass here. And he's going to concede there, a wise choice. We did have him in a situation where it looks like there was no coming back. Well, that's the deck I've been playing in Explorer. I just built it last night, actually. Tweaked it a little bit. Escape Velocity is the card I was thinking of earlier. Escape Velocity. I'm going to just show you guys that card. Because... yeah, this card. Because you can just discard it, not worry about it early game. Or I think it's also pretty good if you can pop it on one of these little dudes from Fable and get an instant treasure. So, I don't know, but what do I swap in for this? Maybe a Satyr's Cunning? I really like Satyr's Cunning. It really helped us pop off there with the Deadly Disputes and everything. I could drop a Luca. I could drop this Vicious Return. I could drop a land. I don't really want to drop a land, though. I want this to be very land heavy. We can just discard lands anyway. It's fine. So, I don't know. If you think of what I should drop or cut for this Escape Velocity, I'll do it. In the meantime, I'm just going to pop it in the sideboard, I think. We're not using the sideboard right now because we're doing best of 1. But I'm going to move on to best of 3 once it starts getting really competitive. We'll see, I guess. Anyway, I'm going to do a few more games with this deck, see if we can pop off with some memes, and that's going to be the video. Opening hand is not good. I need a transmog. At least I got some interaction and some early satyrs. Guess I'll try it. It's risky though, it's trusting the deck. Probably shouldn't do it. These turn 1 satyrs though. These turn 1 satyrs. Oh, he's gonna use interaction on them? Beautiful. Okay, we got a shot, boys. We got a shot. A Croxa? Ooh, that's brutal. That's what we're up against here, huh? I obviously tossed the Drakuseth, right? It's actually kind of good for me. Oh, the Vicious Return. Oh, baby. We can get the Drakuseth back with that. I think I gotta play the mine here, unfortunately. Because it'll come in tap next turn, too, and I won't be able to turn 4 get this going. Otherwise... oh, the Trespasser. Come on, man. You're killing me, Smalls. That card's brutal. Yeah. This guy's got it going on. I'm not gonna surge that thing. I think I would rather kill it with a Satyr this way, you know? Yep. Target. I have to pitch this mountain. It's worth. Yeah, I think we're kind of out of luck on this game, though. We have no way to combo off here. We'll have to just get a few draws, see if he has slow plays or what. But with any luck, we'll draw a transmog within the next 2 turns. Bond of Revival would have been good. I'm gonna pitch this Bond of Revival. It doesn't actually do anything since I got nothing in my yard. But we can go ahead and make the Satyr. We might as well. Probably should have surged that thing right off the bat, but yeah, I don't have anything in my yard. It's a problem.
I'm the best fire starter there is. Oh, today's my day.
Thoughtseize. Interesting. Gonna cast it? Okay. Perfect. In that case, we'll use the card in our hand, and he'll just lose 2 life. Okay, there's a Drakuseth. A little too late there, Dracky. Oh my goodness, it was so close.
You will regret this.
Make more satyrs. That just shuts off graveyards. Okay, this guy's had 2 anti-graveyard cards main deck. Very funny, very funny. Can't really do anything here, man. Just kind of screwed. We'll keep trying for a transmog or a Luca. Either would be fine at this point. That doesn't trigger Kalitas because it went from my hand. Nice. Alright, let's see if we can get lucky in Kentucky with a top deck Luca. Come on, baby. It's a duress. Alright, well that's game. He's going to kill me next turn. That was a little bit unlucky. You could see there, all game, we were just one card off from that being a different story. Probably should have mulliganed since I didn't have it. I kind of knew that was from the beginning. We were relying on the top decks. There's a little lesson learned there. Should have mulliganed the 6 probably to go for a better setup. But it was a good game nonetheless. No memes out of that one. Just lessons. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Okay, this doesn't look too bad, except our lands are absolute garbage, and we don't really have anything other than a couple discard spells. Once again, relying on the deck for both a token, mainly a token and some lands. I think I'll give it a try, just because I can shut them down early in theory, unless there's some sort of aggro deck. Oh, there we go, that's a little better. Let's just thought seize them turn 1. Maybe I should have made it a duress, but well, they've also got a thought seize. I'm cool with that. You can make me discard anything you want. Let's just get rid of this. Let's duress him again and get his thought seize. I guess we might as well. Looks like we got a chance here to do something interesting. We only need one more land. We got a couple turns to draw it. We need something to make a token. Doesn't matter what he chooses here. All he's got is a Shadowrite Priest, so we are on a clock, but it's a pretty slow clock. So we should be okay. There's a transmog. Alright. We need a top deck Mire. Oh, he can search up a demon soon. That could be a problem. Ooh, not Mire, Mine. We got it. We got the top deck Mine. So we should get something pretty spicy here. Drakuseth will do. Now he can't search up a demon. If he's got some demon that makes me sack Drakuseth, that's going to be unfortunate. But it looks like he's not going to be using that ability, which is a huge mistake because I can wipe his board. Yeah, we're going to block one. Okay. Yeah, he's dead next turn. I swing, I wipe his board with Drakuseth's ability, and there's nothing he can do. He just conceded. Alright, well that was beautiful. That's how the deck should work. It should turn for one of those big boys. We got lucky with the top deck on that game. As you saw, we top decked the Transmog and the Dwarven Mine. Oh, it's beautiful. But there are 4 of each of those. That is one of its core combos. Alright, what do we think about this here? Blood Crypt, Dwarven Mine, Fable. 2 things to discard to Fable. I think we keep this. It's a little risky. We are relying on land draws. Heavily, heavily, heavily. That's not a land draw. I'm just going to drop this turn 1. Opponent looks like he's going to get a little aggro on us. Going to put a pretty fast clock on there. So let's get this Fable out quick. Turn 3 should happen. Opponent's swinging for 3 and passing. No land draw. Am I getting this right? Or wait, who went first? Okay, that's a swamp. That's pretty good. Okay, let's go Fable here. Give the turn a pass. This is going to be a juicy discard. Discarding these 2 spicy boys. Interesting, interesting. Kills it with a Fateful Absence. Relatively wise. We're going to toss these 2 creatures. Okay, that's not bad. We can Dwarven Mine and Transmog it. And that should pick us up 1 Drakuseth. So that was a good top deck with the Dwarven Mine there. We are on pace with the turn 4. Like opponent is digging up some lands. He's probably got something to handle my dragon, but needs more mana for it maybe? I don't know. Guess we will see. Or just another Fateful Absence. Fair enough. He cast the other thing to get the triggers on the Clarion Spirit. These Clarion Spirits are definitely a problem. It's okay, because we do have another big boy here. I think we're going to do it with Luca, though, this time. And one more Drakuseth. Hopefully he doesn't have an answer for this one. If he does, we're in trouble. We might be in trouble anyway. That's pretty scary. 1, 2... Okay, there's a Drakuseth in our library and one other creature, the Dust Mangler. So let's see, what do we do here? We gotta swing. We gotta go 4-4 and pop one of these. So we could take a gamble on the Dust Mangler. I think it's probably worth, because we get an untapped creature, which might be necessary. Nah, I'm just gonna pass. Maybe we'll uptick this guy, see if we get a Mangler. Nope, no Mangler. Elspeth, Sun's Nemesis. Okay, this is the life gain one. Interesting. Or the Great Soldier one. Which are going to suddenly be angels.
Fight beside me.
Swinging one at me. Okay, let's crack this, see what I get here. A Dwarven Mine. Alright, that's cool. Another dispute. Okay, we got plenty of disputes. Alright, we're definitely swinging in here. Like so. Let's go 4, 3, 3. And see what he does here. Alright, let's go for top 3. See if we get something cool. Nope.
I have enhanced my tactic.
Yeah, we'll just make this dwarf here. I think I'm just going to instantly dispute it. I could also transmog it to get a blocker. But I kind of want something like Infernal Grasp, just in case he has a big buff type spell, you know? Alright, we'll pass there. I think I played land. Yeah, I did play land. Just want to make sure. Never miss a land drop, man. And also don't cheat and play 2. People do that. Accidentally, not even on purpose. Another cast of the Nemesis. Just gonna keep popping out angels. It's a good strat coming at me directly. Well, all I really got is this. I lose a little less life that way. Interesting. Alright. Yeah, I think we're just going to start out with a duress. Very good, very good. And a swing. 4, 3, 3.
I cannot escape my failures.
And he's got a 4/4 coming at us, which isn't too big of a deal because we can go like this. We can go Dwarven Mine, Luca it, and we'll get either a Mangler or a Drakuseth. And we get to keep an untapped one if we get the Drakuseth, just like so. Then we can Fable here, and that's all for Drakuseths. So we can transmog this guy, and it will be Dust Mangler, because that's all that's left. And he'll have to sack and discard. And that should put him in the pickle he needs to be in for us to win this game. GG. We'll see what he does. Plains. Or castle. Good game. Very good game. Alright, well, that was a fun one. I think I'm going to go out on that one. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like these type of videos, hit the like button, interact, let me know what you want to see, or if you want to see more, etc. Positive vibes out there, and stuff. Take care of yourselves. Matt out. Peace.